Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you very much for joining me in today's video. Today I got you this super gorgeous cardigan that I'm wearing it, and I wouldn't say that this is only for autumn or fall because it's quite colorful. This is for any time that actually you would need to wear something warmer. Just because it's autumn, I didn't feel like making everything in orange and red color because I felt like I need some colors in my life. So I think this is really a lot of colors in my life. Um, have a look at the sleeves. This is kind of like this puffy and super cozy. I really enjoyed the process of making it. It took around 1 week. Consider that I have a toddler who is usually awake and I didn't have much of time of making crochet. So for you, if you have more time making it, maybe it's going to take around like 1 or 2 days. So if you're ready, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and let's get started. You will need to have the following materials. I'm going to use a microfiber yarn. This is 100 gram, and from this you will need to have 6 for the cardigan. And this one, let me show it to you. So its recommended crochet hook size is 4 or 5. I'm going to use crochet hook size 4 millimeter, and we will also need this one. Starting the hole by making a slip knot, insert the crochet hook and chain 45. Keep it loose, okay? Don't make it very don't pull it too much, so just keep it as loose as you can, okay? So 2, 3, because the work is gonna be so much nicer. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 44 and 45. Okay, so the 45, if you did in the last one where we did the last chain, okay, we are going to add a stitch marker, so just in the last chain. And now we're going to continue making chains, another 95 chain in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 92, 93, 94 and 95. Okay, and now just add an additional 2 chain 2, okay? So 1 and 2, so altogether as if it was 97. So now, not the first, not the second, but for the third one, we're going to do 2 double crochets. The chain 2 stands for as if we did 1 double crochet already. So as if we have 3 in total in the first chain. See, 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to do in every third chain, we're gonna do 3 times double crochet. So 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do 3 times double crochet. And this is going to be a repeat until the stitch marker. So 1, 2, and 3. Again, skip 1, 2, and 3. And the third, we're gonna do 3 times double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Again, skip the first, skip the second, and here the third one, we're gonna make again 3 times double crochet. And this is a repeat, so we have to continue until the stitch marker. So 1, 2, and 3. So continue like this, and I will see you by the stitch marker. So in every third chain, we are just reaching to the marker. We're removing it. So for the next one, again, 1, 2, the third one, we're gonna do 3 times double crochet, but this time it's going to be slightly different. So 1, 2, and 3, and then we are going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to do another 3 double crochet into the same stitch. So this is gonna give us the corner. This is like granny squares, just in a bigger way. And it's not gonna be a complete square. So we just did the corner part there, and now we're going to continue. So in every third stitch we're gonna do a double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, and double crochet, 3 times double crochet, just the same as we did until now. So 1, 2, 3, and we have to continue like this till the end of the row, and I'll meet you right there. Just reaching to the end of the row. And in the last chain, just going to do a chain 1. Good. So chain 2, turn the work around, and 1, we're gonna do 2 times double crochet. Again, the chain 2 stands for our first chain, so 2 times. And now we're gonna continue the same way, just every single stitch, every single hole, we're gonna make 3 times double crochet until where we had the turning point. Okay, so just like this, 1, 2, 3, and where we had the corner, just I'm going to wait you there and going to show you how to do the corner again. So 3 double crochets into every hole. We're just reaching to the corner. So here where we had the previous chain 2 part, so again here 3 times double crochet, then chain 2, 1 and 2, and 3 times double crochet into the same stitch. So always in the corners we're going to do the same thing. 1, 2 and 3, and then we're continuing with 3 double crochets into every stitch, every hole, sorry, in between. So I'll see you by the end of the row. We're just reaching to the end of the row. 1, 2, 3, and now we're just gonna do a 1 double crochet into the last chain, just like this. So every time we finish a row, it finishes like this, and then we chain 2, and every row starts with 3 double crochet into the same stitch. I mean, it's just 2, sorry, starting with 2, so it's going to be 3 together, because the chain 2 stands for the first double crochet, sorry, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3. So this is the chain 2, and then 2 double crochet, and then 3 double crochet into every stitch till the corner. Okay, again we just reached the corner, so 3 times double crochet into this corner stitch. So 3, then chain 2, 1, 2, and 3 times double crochet into the same stitch again. And we will be continuing the same way till the end of the row. So 3 times double crochet into every hole here, and I'll see you by the end of the row. We're just reaching the end of the row. Few more stitches. So the last 3 double crochet. And if you remember, I told you every row finishes with a double crochet here alone in the last chain. So, and every row starts with chaining 2 and 2 times double crochet into the first stitch, like hole, making it as if it was 3 double crochets. So every row finishes with 1, starting with 3 in this way. So 1 chain, chain 2, and then 2 times double crochet. And then if you're looking at it, we did 1 row, 2 row, 3 row. Altogether we need 20 rows. So we need 17 more rows, exactly the same way like we did until now. So this is going to be 1, and then with this one, 17 rows, altogether 20 rows. And I am going to see you by the end of the 20 row. So just carry on like this, and by the 20th row, I'll see you. All right, we just reached to the end of the row, last one, and a double crochet. We can cut the yarn. Going to get it over and pull out. And this part is done. You need to make from this altogether 4. If you have a look, it's kind of like an L shape. One side is shorter and the other side is longer. The longer part is going to be the sleeve part. The shortest part is going to be what you put through the body. So altogether you need 4 of this, and from the 4, 2 of them we are going to make a little bit of adjustment still. So 2 of these you're going to leave just like it is, and the other 2 I'm going to show you how you're gonna make some difference. So the shortest side, okay, you see this is the corner one. We are gonna start working on the other side where we don't have the corner. We're gonna just add some yarn. Insert it, pull it over, and chain 2, 1 and 2. And then we're gonna make 3 double crochets into the first chain. So 3 times. And 3 in every hole until the corner. So we are just going to work until the corner, 3 double crochet into every stitch, just till here, and I'm going to see you here. And then the last one, we're going to make 3 double crochets, which is going to be the corner one. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2. And we're gonna be the same like the previous time. Like in here, every row finishes with 3 double crochets, and every row starts with chain 2. So this is going to be, the first is always 3 double crochet into the first stitch. So we have 1 single, kind of like double crochet. The chain 2 stands for double crochet, and then 3 double crochet, and the row is going to finish the same way like we did the previous time. 3 double crochet into the last chain, and we need in total 5 rows from this, and we just did 1, so 4 more rows including this one, 4 rows, and I will see you by the end of the 4th row. And this is the last 3 time double crochet in the end of the 5th row. 1 more, And then we can cut the yarn. Going to pull over the yarn and secure it. So don't forget that you have to do one more from these 5 extra rows on from out of the 4. We have to do in 2, just like this. So now if we have all the 4 done, then we have to sew them together, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So have a look, these are the back panels. These are the ones that we did the 5 extra rows here. So we put them next to each other and we have to stitch them together in the middle. So I folded them and I put the short sides next to each other, and we are going to start here in the corner. We are going to add a yarn. We are going to add it here, so just the V's, okay? So you see this is a V, and then here we are also going to get the V. Going to grab some yarn, pull it over. Going to leave a little bit longer tail, so at least we can fix it later, and we pull it over. And then again the V. I'm gonna get the V. And the next stitch of the V as well here, and slip stitch. So we're basically doing slip stitch all the way on the side. Again V and V, see, and slip stitch. And we're gonna do all the way down this middle panel, so just till here, till the corner. We're gonna do all the slip stitches. I'll see you by the end of the side. All right, we're just reaching to the end, and have a look, we have this last, the corner one used to be. Above that there is this little chain. This is going to be the last one, and we're gonna do the same in the other side as well, and a slip stitch. And then afterwards we can cut the yarn. Get the yarn over and fix it. So you see it's nice and straight, okay? We're still working in this side where we have the stitches, because this is going to be the inside part. Okay. So now I turned this to the opposite direction. So you see this is where we had the stitches. And now we're gonna work in this side, this side, this side, and this. So we're gonna do an L stitching together, L in the other side, top, top, just the same way as we did the other side. So I'm going to meet you here once you did the stitches together, and we are gonna process after together. So now that we have the cardigan stitched together, we have the stitch where we worked in the inside part. So we will start working from the outer part, and we are going to do this part. So we're gonna do the stitches to have a nice finish together. I'm going to start here and attach it in the last chain, getting the V and adding the yarn. Leave a little bit of tail so we can work that through, and then I just chain 1. And now we are going to do 1 single crochet into every stitch. So 1 single crochet into every stitch. This little tail, I'm working together with that, so actually it's going to be covered nicely. And 1 single crochet until the top part. So until we reach to the top part, okay? In here, we're gonna do slightly different, but I'm going to meet you here and I'm going to show you the steps how to turn here. Just make it nice and loose. You don't have to make it very strict. Okay, just make it nice and loose, the stitches. Okay, and here we are, we're reaching to the corner, okay, which is here. This extra yarn I still have to work through. Okay, so here we're gonna make into this chain, and in here don't make in the V. We straight away going to start making in the first chain, and we're gonna continue doing single crochets all the way. In the top is going to be more kind of, you know, difficult, because if you don't have these V's, because in here we were working on the V's, in here we're working in to, you see this where we have the long part, this one we do 2 times double crochets. So let me show you, 2 times double crochet, 1 and 2, and then we have this one which is shorter, we do only 1, and then again here 2 times 1, 2, then again we have this shorter, only 1 time, and we're gonna continue like this. So in every, all of them that has like this longer one is equal to 2 double crochets. And then 1, 2, 1, again long one, so it's going to be 1 and 2, and this is the turning point. So we're going to make in the last one, however not in the corner. You see this is a corner, we skip that and we start working straight away into the first stitch. And now it's going to be easy, because going the way down, it's going to be the same. We're gonna make into every single stitches all the way down till the end point. So I'm going to see you here in the end where we reach to the bottom of the cardigan. So we're going to start the bottom part by adding the yarn into the blue point where we did our previous row for the inner part, and then chain 1, and now we're gonna do in the bottom, so we're gonna do 1 single crochet, and if you have a look, this is long, this one is long, 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 so all of them are long because this one was double crochet, this one was chain 2, so in every single stitch we do 2 times single crochet. So 1, 2, and then here 1. I try to kind of work this yarn so at least we can hide it. If not, that's okay, because I'm gonna show you a way how to hide it in the end. 1, 2. So I'll see you by the end of the row. Just continue like this, and I'll wait you by the end of the row. All right, I arrived to the end of the row. I finished with the run out of the yarn. So I'm going to add another yarn just to show you how to turn, because now we're gonna do the bottom part of the cardigan. So in the last stitch, we did already 1 single crochet, and we're gonna do another 2. So altogether in this stitch, we're gonna do 3 single crochet. So this is the second for me, and this is going to be the third. So it's nicely turning around. And now have a look. In every stitch that we have, we're gonna do a two times single crochet, because this one is the chain 2, and we used to have here the double crochets, and we're going to do in every stitch. So we have a look, the last stitch which we had here, we use it as a hole, so we do 2 times a single crochet. I just got the yarn from the other one. Okay, wait. So 2 times single crochet here, again 2 times single crochet, and this is how we are gonna keep carrying till the end of the row until we meet with where we started initially, the inner part of the cardigan. So once the bottom part is done and we met with the other yarn, I meet you exactly there. Until that, just 2 single crochet into every hole here on the way. All right, I reached back to the last chain. I'm just gonna do in the initial part of the blue where we started, just gonna do a slip knot, and we can cut the yarn. Going to do as if I chain 1 and just pull it out, and good, great. So we have the inner parts all nicely done. We have all these excess yarns, we're gonna get rid of them obviously, and now we just have to have the sleeves. We're going to do that one now. Now we're going to do the sleeves. If you have a look, this is the place where you did the stitches, so we're going to work on this side. So we're going to exactly where the stitches were, we insert the crochet hook, going to add the yarn and leave a bit of tail. It's going to be easier so it will not slip off, and pull over. And from here now we're going to be crocheting, we are going to chain 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Now yarn over, and the second one we're going to be inserting the crochet hook, pull over, and this first chain that we have, we're going to pull over in all the 2. Again, we repeat the same, and we're going to be pulling over in both the 2. So this is 2, altogether it's going to be 13 to go down. So this is the 3rd, 4, 12, 13, last one, 13, and now have a look where it is actually falling. It's going to be here. So slip knot, slip stitch, and now slip stitch in the first chain, slip stitch again to the second, and then slip stitch in the third. Then we turn. Again, yarn over, and from the first stitch that we had here, we're going to be inserting, and again the first one we pull over in both the 2. Continue like this till 13 stitches going up. So 2, and this one we only work in the back loop. You see? So not the two together. We only work in the back loop. 3, 4, and 13. And chain 1. Turn the work. I have to move the whole thing because it's kind of getting too twisted up. Okay, so yarn over and here to the first stitch, back loop only, pull it over, the first chain going over in both the two. Again, so it's 13 going down as well. 2, 3, 12, and 13, the last one. And now, again, we have a loop. We have a loop where it would be down, so I can put it in this one. There's no universal rule for this one because we want the sleeve to be kind of pulled together, so it's not gonna be this loose, but the end is going to be nice and kind of more tight. So even like I'm doing here usually like 3 different chains, and afterwards I'm making the 13 up and 13 down. You can even make 4 if you want to make it more tighter. For me 3, I think it's good. I think it's kind of making my wrist nicely holding up, but if you want, if your hands are or arms are even smaller, then you can make more. I think 3 is kind of realistic, to be honest. So I'm doing a slip stitch in 1, 2, and 3. You see, this is how much space I have between the next chain. Then I'm turning the work around and going to do the same. So yarn over, I'm gonna do 13 stitches only in the back loop, and once I reach to the top, chain 1 and turn around, and this is what I'm going to do till we reach here, and I'm going to be waiting you here to finish the sleeve. Now that we just made it back to the initial starting point, we need to join these two together. So I'm going to chain 1 and going to grab the yarn here and have a look. This one is the front one, so there's the V, and now we're gonna work on the front loop. Going to grab it and pull it over. So it's like a slip stitch. Okay, only the front loop, pull it over and pull over. We're gonna do all the stitches the same, going up. So in each front loop. Okay, now that we arrive to the end of the row, we can actually cut the yarn. Going to, as if I chain 1, pull it out and pull it out. So then the sleeve is completed. Don't forget to make the same in the other side as well. It became like kind of a puffy sleeve, which is really nice actually when you're wearing it. Don't forget to make the same for the other side as well. All right. we're getting ready with our cardigan, the last thing that we have to get rid of all this excess yarn that is all over in the cardigan. So I am going to grab a yarn needle, going to insert the yarn into it, and I will show you in one how to do it, and then afterwards you have to do in every yarn, excess yarn that we have. So we're just gonna insert it. I pull this through so it will nicely make it firm, and now I'm going to make stitches here and there to kind of hide this extra part, so even if it would get loose, it wouldn't just get off. So you see, like this, and it's nicely hidden, not showing anywhere, not even in the other side. Like you see, it's completely hidden. And just a couple of more stitches. Important to not interfere with the pattern, so just keep the pattern free from this. Couple more stitches, and I think this would be okay for me as the last one, and then I can cut the yarn. So you see, it's not even visible, it's nicely tied up, and then we have to do this with every single excess yarn that we have all over the cardigan. So our cardigan just got ready. I hope that you're very happy with the result and your cardigan turned out amazing. If you're sharing it on social media, don't forget to tag me as well, because I would love to see the result, how it turned out. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video as well. Take care and bye.